If it's not on Prime TV2, verify it. Our dedicated reporters across the country bring you accurate, well-researched news, keeping you informed 24/7. Catch us on TOPSTAR channel 110 and follow us on Facebook at Prime TV2 Zambia. Prime TV2, the home of breaking news.
As Zambia counts down to the 13th August general elections, PTV2 Zambia is your trusted source for every major update, every key development, and every decisive moment.
Campaigns are underway, promises are being made, and the battle for votes has officially begun.
During this election season, we will break down the 2026 general elections, comparing today's political landscape with 2021 and previous elections.
We'll analyze campaign promises, scrutinize manifestos, and we bring you in-depth coverage in 7 major local languages. Most importantly, we'll give the people the voice.
In 2026, like 1994.
Because this election is all about the Zambian citizen. And when the votes begin to count, we'll be coming live from the Mulungushi International Conference Center, delivering verified, accurate, and up-to-the-minute results as they happen.
Stay tuned to PTV2, the home of breaking news.
Bushe mwalikwata TOPSTAR decoder. Bushe mwalishiwa kutila kutimwatamba Prime TV2 Zambia pa channel 110 na chakutila mlefu okumfwa amadiashi ayalekanalekana makunjende ishapsana. Bakanye mukumipekanisisha amadiashi konse kuntumletu mfuila baliba abaiteanya instayonzi kubabasa wenu wa Prime.
As Zambia counts down to the 13th August general elections, PTV2 Zambia is your trusted source for every major update, every key development, and every decisive moment.
Campaigns are underway, promises are being made, and the battle for votes has officially begun.
During this election season, we will break down the 2026 general elections, comparing today's political landscape with 2021 and previous elections.
We'll analyze campaign promises, scrutinize manifestos, and we bring you in-depth coverage in 7 major local languages. Most importantly, we'll give the people the voice.
In 2026, like 1994.
Because this election is all about the Zambian citizen. And when the votes begin to count, we'll be coming live from the Mulungushi International Conference Center, delivering verified, accurate, and up-to-the-minute results as they happen.
Stay tuned to PTV2, the home of breaking news.
Welcome to New World of Entertainment in Zambia. Cartoons, music, news, movies, drama, series, documentaries, food, travel, the best from Hollywood and Bollywood, international football, including CAF competitions, La Liga, Serie A, German Bundesliga, Saudi League, Carabao Cup, Asian Championship, Barclays Women's League, local leagues, and much more. Grab your AZAM TV decoder at 350 Zambian kwacha and full kit at 589 Zambian kwacha. Affordable monthly packages, 100 Zambian kwacha, 200 Zambian kwacha, and 300 Zambian kwacha. For more details, contact us on 971-246-222, 763-664-455. WhatsApp 77-500-0013. AZAM TV, entertainment for everybody.
When news breaks, we are already there. Welcome to Prime TV2 Zambia, the channel that never sleeps. From community stories in your backyard to national headlines shaping the country and sports and international updates that keep you ahead, we bring it all to your screen. 24/7 news, fast, reliable, unmatched. Catch us on TOPSTAR, channel 110. Watch live on Facebook, PTV2 Zambia. Prime TV2 Zambia, your window to the nation, your gateway to the world.
Not long ago, Many
Hello, happy Farmers Day and welcome to PTV2 News, the home of breaking news. And we are coming to you live on TOPSTAR, channel 110 and AZAM Decoder, channel 493 and streaming live on our Facebook page, that's PTV2 Zambia. 10 days away from the August 13th general election. Now let's take a look at stories making headlines. 5 members of the Baptist Church have died following a road traffic accident in Kapirimposhi district along the Great North Road. Traders at Malengwa Market in Mungu district of Western Province have appealed to the government to construct a larger and modern market to improve trading conditions. Some election stakeholders in Mansa district of Lapula province have expressed concern over the storage facility for ballot papers following their arrival. And President Hakainde Hichilema says Eastern Province will be the first to receive a public university from all the 10 provinces. With the news in detail, my name is Michael Himosa Jr. We begin the news on a sad note. 5 members of the Baptist Church have died following a road traffic accident in the Kaboa area of Kapirimposhi district along the Great North Road. Central Province Police Commanding Officer Lemekani Chirwa says the accident occurred on 2nd August 2026 at around 20:28 hours and involved a Toyota Hiace public service vehicle, registration number AHC12585, which was carrying 25 church members returning from a church conference in Pongwe district. Mr. Chirwa explains that preliminary investigations indicate that the driver lost control of the vehicle due to excessive speeding, causing the bus to overturn. He states that 4 people died on the spot, while a 5th victim later succumbed to injuries at Kawe Central Hospital. Joseph Siambihi has the details.
Kapirimposhi police traffic dealt with a road 13 kilometers south of Kapirimposhi town. Involved was a Toyota Hiace public service vehicle bus registration number AHC 1285, which was extensively damaged. The same was driven by Derek Mushimba of Kawe, who sustained a fractured right hand and general body pains. The same was carrying 24 passengers, members of the Baptist Church, of which 4 died on the spot, 3 adult females and 1 adult male. Among the survivors, 11 passengers were seriously injured, comprising of 8 female adults and 3 males. Additionally, 9 passengers were slightly injured, among them 2 adult females, 5 juvenile females, and 2 male adults. Having said that, you may wish to appreciate this summary. The number of casualties were 24, female adults 14, female children 3, male adults 5, male children 2. 21 were admitted to Kapirimposhi Hospital, while 3 were referred to Kawe Central Hospital. Unfortunately, among the referred, 1 male adult died on the 3rd of August 2026 at 7:55 hours. This accident happened when the driver of the bus was moving from north to south direction. Due to excessive speed, lost control of the vehicle and careered off the road to the right side and overturned. Joseph Siambehi reporting, Prime TV News.
Thank you so much, Joseph Siambihi, for that report. Let's now move to Western Province. Traders at Malengwa Market in Mungu district have appealed to the government to construct a larger and modern market to improve trading conditions. The traders say the current market structure is too small and has deteriorated over the years, noting that it was built during the administration of the late President Frederick Chiluba and is no longer adequate to accommodate the growing number of traders. One of the traders, Nasilele Mabote, says the market also faces persistent water supply challenges, making it difficult for the traders to conduct business in a clean and healthy environment. Ms. Mabote has appealed to the local authority to construct a borehole at the market to ensure a reliable supply of water throughout the day. We have the details in the following report.
Local markets in urban areas are a backbone of daily lives for many unemployed women and youths in Zambia. However, lack of a market shelter in any peri-urban community is the opposite of this statement. Malengo Market in Upper Liarui Ward in Mongo District is not just old but small to cater for the increasing number of traders. Built in the late 1990s, the market shelter has only 4 table capacity and in a very deplorable condition. The local traders are appealing to the government to address their plight by constructing a bigger market for them, citing harsh weather conditions.
Kona market yeba sepile ki market ya kale mane kubokaunda baisiri ona market yona e kono chwale butata bolufumala kuli mwakuya hera batu ma market luna balulibala luna bakwandu kwa malengwa bukapiliseza kaibana balona kulekiseza ngamaliza zona chwana alulekisa tulo alulekisa tutomato kwa folupira.
Mabotena Stele, one of the traders here, cites erratic water supply to be another challenge that people face at this trading place.
Ukupa kwa teni ni mezi handaru na mezi haba kansu fokumu ayanga no ukupa kwa teni nebi boho balubele boho fali.
The traders feel the absence of a market has resulted in street vending, urging the local authority to move in quickly.
Bilaelo na elu bilaelanga neke nako ya pulaita hangala nyandanga konji tusengo na totoli pezu na bangi chwana. Konji kutukisanga tutachi mawe tulaiti kono wawa mafumana kulima market yabo na waya heza ndeni malaiti kafela ateni mane baba mubene ulekisanga nibona ma market mu aso balusia inge ba mamikwa kwa wamu matandika fani famikwa kwa wapala kutafa market kakuli hakuna ndeshe otaluli quality yebo nala kuli nuna lui kutwe kulukulwa
so kumalengwa kuno problem ziliyo ina market so nga tuyaku tukabo mapope mbona so gaku sambala mu field yawe ende ndakutula ati tusambale bantu babole kunyina. So tulomba kuti na president balagwe hakuhamaga nayo babole bali wotugwa hili market byatoa mageni tutamuzezo ati katusambala kugwa hamigwa hiyesu so abo
musikalo na hali kuyahera kale ko manenge kubusa bomani bale mwendi kibo chiruba ko ya heavy kache kule luzwile matene mamusikane liko atumastanto tune kero ekezi hakubalwa bangata chero kaina chwani mwati na kukona hali kache msalucha hela fya anatoku kala kwa mataka kubeyanga falimu kache kukero bya tumasenke kutomanga ntumisumo ulile kale kukupanga kulibalu tuse balu ya heleo na balu ya heli.
Situated along the Mongoli Mulonga Road, Malengo Market has a population of slightly above 300 traders. For Prime TV News in Mongo District, Marcus Bransakwita reporting.
Thank you so much, Marcus Sakowita, for that report. Moving on, some election stakeholders in Mansa district of Luapula province have expressed concern over the storage facility for ballot papers following their arrival ahead of the 13th August general election. The ballot papers were delivered under the supervision of the Electoral Commission of Zambia, with representatives of political parties and other stakeholders witnessing the dispatch and receipt process. National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity NRPUP Mansa East parliamentary candidate Webi Simai says while the arrival of the ballot papers was conducted transparently, stakeholders are concerned that the ballots have been stored in the Council Secretary's office at Mansa Civic Center, which he believes is not sufficiently secure. Meanwhile, independent mayoral candidate Alex Chenga has also expressed disappointment over what he described as inadequate storage arrangements by the ECZ. More in the following report.
Number one is concern that I'm raising is why we are not the ballots escorted by. We appreciate they were duly signed by all parties where they're coming from, but would have loved that these papers should have been escorted by representatives from various parties. That's number one. Number two, the place where they are storing this place at the Civic Center. For me, the security, despite we're going to have state security, but the security for me is not enough. when we look at the strong room for examination papers, they are well secured, and there is also presence of state security. But this is not the first time like we're conducting elections for the first time. The place where they have stored the ballot papers is not secured. We're supposed to have burglar bars on the windows there where these papers are being stored.
Independent mayor aspiring candidate Alex Chenga also voiced concern over the location, saying he's not fully satisfied with the security arrangements.
It is of my serious concern that these ballot papers are the determinant of the future of this country, Zambia. This is not a by-election, and I'm sure these measures should have been put in place before actually the ballot papers arrived in Mansa.
Other stakeholders, including the United Party for National Development, UPND, and Citizens First, also shared their views on the storage of the ballot papers.
We have witnessed the offloading. We've witnessed also the packing, and so far so good. The ballot papers are very safe.
So far, so good. We do not have any complaint.
In response, Mansa District Electoral Officer Dr. Josephine Mwanza addressed the concerns raised by the stakeholders, assuring them that the Electoral Commission of Zambia has put in place the necessary security measures to protect the ballot papers.
So for today, it was just a witnessing of the arrival of the ballot papers. The actual verification will be done on the 10th of August. And there is already a circular that we have shared with members of the public concerning the verification on the 10th of August. And I've said, I'll get back to you. Let me consult. If at all, private security companies or private security people which would want to engage can be allowed. But for now, as the Electoral Commission of Zambia, we are relying on Zambia Police.
Pasco Mkabira, Prime TV News in Mansa, Luapula Province.
Are watching PTV2 News, and we are coming to you live on TOPSTAR channel 110, AZAM TV decoder channel 493, and streaming on our Facebook page. That's PTV2 Zambia. We now take a break, but still to come, President Hakainde Hichilema says Eastern Province will be the first to receive a public university among 10 other universities earmarked for construction in all the provinces. Don't go away.
For decades, Zambia has searched for its promise. Through triumph, sacrifice, and difficult seasons. Many promised change, many spoke of hope, but the burden remained heavy. And then, a servant of the people stepped forward. Not perfect, not a magician, but a man willing to lead his people through the wilderness toward a better Zambia. Like Moses leading his people toward the promised land. The journey was never meant to be easy, because nations are not built overnight. They are built through faith, sacrifice, and perseverance. The work is not finished, but Zambia is moving forward.
On the 13th of August, 2026, vote for Hakainde Hichilema as President of the Republic of Zambia. Welcome to New World of Entertainment in Zambia. Cartoons, music, news, movies, drama, series, documentaries, food, travel, the best from Hollywood and Bollywood, international football, including CAF competitions, La Liga, Serie A, German Bundesliga, Saudi League, Carabao Cup, Asian Championship, Barclays Women's League, local leagues, and much more. Grab your AZAM TV decoder at 350 Zambian kwacha and full kit at 589 Zambian kwacha. Affordable monthly packages, 100 Zambian kwacha, 200 Zambian kwacha, and 300 Zambian kwacha. For more details, contact us on 971-246-222, 763-664-455. What's up? 77-500-0013. AZAM TV, entertainment for everybody.
Nabadwa wamene muno munzi apa nina 59 years. Mu 59 years yumo hospital enze patali. So enzo tipasako bazimai benangu konongokera mulodi bana. Monga ine Mu 1990 inapapira panjira pamene inapapira penze pansanga so mwana anabwera alasiwa na mauzu anapitira pamene apa so apa tionga government ilipo kuti awe patiyanganako ero batigwira na mpamvu awe tionga zikomo maningi ku government kuti baperekerere ba HH bali pampando.
308 maternity annexes built countrywide since 2021, but there's still more work to be done.
When women rise, Zambia rises. With unity, we will keep delivering and move Zambia forward together.
Now, getting paid for crops supplied to FRA has been made simple, faster, and safer. FRA has now introduced digital payments, and farmers will be paid electronically by transferring money directly into their bank accounts or their mobile money wallets. All farmers intending to sell their crops to FRA are requested to open bank accounts or mobile money wallets on Airtel, MTN, and Zamtel immediately. Visit your nearest bank or mobile network agent with your NRC today and open your account.
Now I get my money through my mobile money wallet. While I attend to other chores, I can save, send, or use it anytime. Very secure too.
Nalandira ndalama zanga ku banki pa phone kulibe zochedwa kulibe kuyimirira pa mline.
FRA, securing national strategic food reserves, taking wealth to rural Zambia.
Voting is one of the few moments where we all have a voice.
One person, one vote.
No titles, no status.
Just a choice.
It's not about doing nothing.
It's about showing up.
Because your vote matters.
It's easy.
It's important.
It's ours. Count.
We continue with the rest of the news. Christopher Banda reports that President Hakainde Hichilema says Eastern Province will be the first to receive a public university among 10 other universities earmarked for construction in all the provinces. Speaking during a community engagement meeting in Chipangali district, President Hichilema said the construction of a university in the province will enhance students' ability to access tertiary education closer to their homes. Mr. Hichilema said that once re-elected, government will prioritize the establishment of central business districts, CDBs, in all newly created districts, including Chipangali. And Chipangali East UPND aspiring Member of Parliament Andrew Lubusha has thanked President Hakainde Hichilema for many developmental projects implemented in the district in the last 4 years. Thank you so much for staying with us. Let's now take a look at what the skies have in store for us. That's your weather forecast. We now continue with the rest of the news. National Reconciliation and Unity for Prosperity NRPUP presidential candidate Brian Mundubile has pledged to transform Zambia's agricultural sector from subsistence farming into a wealth-generating industry if elected in the 13th general election. In a post published on his official Facebook page and monitored by PTV2 News, Mr. Mundubile said an NRPUP government will shift the sector from exporting raw agricultural produce to producing and exporting value-added products. He says agriculture will become one of the country's largest sources of employment and a major contributor to Zambia's gross domestic product. Mr. Mundubile has pledged to ensure that farmers receive farming inputs on time through a transparent distribution system. He has also promised to expand irrigation infrastructure to reduce dependence on rainfall, improve access to affordable agricultural financing, strengthen extension services, expand market access, and invest in modern storage and transport infrastructure. Mr. Mundubile further says his government will prioritize value addition and industrialization across all provinces, stating that instead of exporting raw maize, Zambia will produce finished products such as breakfast cereals, stock feed, and starch for both local and export markets. You are watching PTV2 News, coming to you live on TOPSTAR channel 110 and AZAM TV decoder channel 493 and streaming live on our Facebook page. That's PTV2 Zambia. Let's now take a look at our African proverb of the day. Our viewers, you are welcome to send in your proverbs in any local language, translated into English with the meaning included. You can send them to ptv2@ptv2zambia.com or ptv2zambia@gmail.com. We continue with the rest of the news. The government has disclosed that international tourist arrivals to Zambia declined by 6.6% during the first half of 2026. Ministry of Tourism Permanent Secretary Evans Muhanga says the country recorded 1,033,284 international tourist arrivals between January and June 2026 compared to 1,106,559 arrivals during the same period in 2025.
However, the Ministry of Tourism has announced that Zambia's tourism sector's performance has negatively been affected during the first half of 2026. Ministry of Tourism Permanent Secretary Evans Muhanga says international tourist arrivals now stand at 1,033,284 during the first half of 2026, representing a 6.6% decline compared to 1,106,559 recorded during the corresponding period in 2025. The ministry has attributed the decline to global geopolitical tensions, increased travel costs resulting from higher fuel prices, slower economic growth in key source markets, and disruptions to international air connectivity. The Tourism Permanent Secretary further disclosed that visited tourism sites, including national parks, heritage sites, and national museums, has also declined by 1.24% from 246,920 visits during the first half of 2025 to 243,864 in the same period this year. Tourism sector revenues have equally dropped to 177.82 million kwacha compared to 241.90 million kwacha during the same period in 2025. The reduction is largely attributed to lower collections from tourism levy, hunting and park fees, despite positive growth recorded in casino revenues, hotel managers registration and tourism enterprise registrations. Meanwhile, President Hakainde Hichilema, during his recent visit to Livingstone, disclosed the plans government has put in place in reviving the tourism sector, stating that tourism was dead in the tourist capital, Livingstone, when the UPND took office in 2021.
When we came in 2021, we only had 500 tourist arrivals. Tourism was dead in Livingstone, we've revived it. In the next years, we are targeting to have 5 million tourists arriving here in Zambia. Majority will be coming to Livingstone here. We are going to invest in more infrastructure so that Livingstone continues being a tourist capital. We are putting more money in Livingstone in the two constituencies so that we develop Livingstone to a super tourist destination.
The ministry projects international tourist arrivals to reach 2.5 million by the end of this year. Kwalambota Mwanangombe, Prime TV News in Livingstone, Southern Province.
Thank you so much, Kwalambota Mwanangombe, for that report. We continue with the news. The Defense Force says it has significantly increased its contribution to national food security by doubling grain production as part of efforts to support the country's economic development. Ministry of Defense Permanent Secretary Mambo Hamaundu says national security remains the foundation for attracting trade and investment, making the Defense Force's participation in productive sectors vital to Zambia's growth. Mr. Hamaundu was speaking when he toured Defense Force exhibition stands at the Zambia Agriculture and Commercial Show in Lusaka, held under the theme Fostering Trade and Investment. Joseph Tamalibanda reports.
In terms of the target that has been assigned is 2 million metric tons. You also note that beyond that, we're also looking at exploit the market in China. I think Zambia, China did agree on a position that there's a market in China where they are looking for 3 million metric tons of soya. So this is an opportunity which we shall exploit through the services. This is an opportunity which we'll use to learn and see how we can reach that target. And of course, this is not to say that the men and women will get everything. Ours is more of facilitative. Ours is exploration. We want to get into it, learn, and inform government in terms of policy to say, based on our experience, based on our practice, this is the best way to do it, so that we pass on this information to the ordinary citizens. As you may appreciate, the role of government is to ensure that there is a conducive environment, and that is exactly what we will do through the Ministry of Defense.
ZAM Capital Enterprise Limited General Manager Brigadier General Banda says the Defense Forces are increasing participation in economic activities.
I believe that the mix of the defense products and indeed commercial products has worked well for us, and I think we are on the right course to do even better. We know that as a company, sir, we have other issues of particular interest in terms of strategic focus. We always want to make sure, sir, that we innovate to suit what the customer wants. I think that is our catchword. And also, we make sure, sir, that whatever we produce is equal to the task in terms of quality. And also, we make sure, sir, that we produce timely, so that we do not discourage our potential customers. So we look at every customer as an investment to us. We look at our suppliers as partners. We look at our employees as innovators. So,
Joseph Tamaribanda, Prime TV News.
That item brings us to the end of the news on PTV2, the home of breaking news. But before we sign off, for business owners, traders, and everyone closely watching the economy, it's time to turn our attention to the money markets. How is the Zambian kwacha performing today against major international currencies? Let's find out. Those are your money market updates, noting that rates may change without prior notice depending on prevailing market conditions. We now take a brief recap of the stories that made headlines. 5 members of the Baptist Church have died following a road traffic accident in Kapirimposhi district along the Great North Road. Traders at Malengo Market in Mongo district of Western Province have appealed to the government to construct a larger and modern market to improve trading conditions. Some election stakeholders in Mansa district of Luapula province have expressed concern over the storage facility for ballot papers following their arrival. And finally, President Hakainde Hichilema says Eastern Province will be the first to receive a public university from all the 10 provinces. Thank you so much for staying with us, but for these and other stories, like our Facebook page, that is PTV2 Zambia, on behalf of the entire news and production crew, my name is Michael Himosa Jr. Stay tuned.
The following is a political, but those of the content provider.
We will not rest until every Zambian family feels the benefit of this generational change.
Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde Together paneleja bamo isemi pikatane yeah. Oh adi together paneleja bamo isemi pikatane yeah. Niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde.
We want to rest even more.
Niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde.
The preceding content is a political advert and does not reflect the views of Prime Television, but those of the content provider.